I'm sitting here um, trying to get a grip on what it is I'm saying or trying to say. But what I do know, the subject of the matter is saving our children, grandchildren, children as a whole, in the nation, children. And it's so many um, children being molested. And a lot of the reasons, most of the reasons that we have a lot of drug addicted people as a whole. But that's where it stems from. You look at any drug, any addict, any addict's life, if you follow the history, I can start with myself, actually, because when I was being molested, I was young, of course, and I don't have to give details, but let's just say that it happened enough that in my head it's the norm. Something I knew it wasn't right, and I didn't feel right, but it just somehow became the norm, you know. So just think about it. The same thing is going on in generation after generation after generation, and if somebody doesn't step in, then we're going to lose them to either drugs, jail, or dead. The only thing that can save us and our children is God. Plain and simple, God. And a whole lot of people are not instilling God into them, you know. Chances are it was not instilled into them, so, that's understandable. Whichever the case, somebody has to step up and say something. Somebody has to protect the children. That is my main concern. Satan is so real. Oh, he's real. As real as Lando Lake butter. And he is looking to destroy every child that he can. And he will succeed if we don't seek knowledge and seek real help. You got to get on your knees. If you're not connected to God, you need to get connected with God. You know? You need to get connected with God some kind of way. And let him guide you and help you through this. And it's my mission. It's my mission to save children and to save people. Mostly my passion would obviously be drug addicted females, but male or female, it doesn't matter. And it's been a drive in me for a long time coming. But I guess it took me almost dying, literally, and God saved me. Did none of that happen. I'm sitting here, right here today, looking like this. When a year ago today, it was nothing could compare. So let me say that real quick. Thank you, God. Just thank you for that again. I can't thank you enough. I really, really can't. I am truly grateful for life. When I say that I'm so happy to be here, believe me, I am. So God did not save me from the hands of the devil to just continue and do the same things, to not to be a battler, a warrior, a prayer warrior, not to stand up, He's unlocked a fire in me. And as he said, he has gifts and talents in everyone. Each and every last one of you and us have gifts and talents that God put there. And the devil knows it. Somebody has to teach us how to keep the dream, how to keep it. There again, God. No other way, God. I have to give him the glory. So many things were stuffed down under molestation, drug addiction, depression, you name it, across the board. It's like it was snuffed out. It was so snuffed out that I had a revelation one day, and God spoke to me and told me that he hadn't forgotten about my dream to be a caterer. Believe me, I had forgotten that. Believe me when I tell you I had forgotten all about that. And I was just so overwhelmed with joy. Really. I was overwhelmed. And then all of a sudden, you know, he just started just dropping all these different ideas in my head pertaining to food. Not only just food, just across the board. Everything is better now. Everything is great. Greater things to come. I never knew that I had such gifts and talents in my little stubby fingers that I hated for years. I was ashamed of my hands, y'all. I really was. But these, God said that these fingers would bring me wealth. That's what he said. And he says, and I'm going to help you do it. So I believe him, and I'm just walking in that. I don't know where it's going, but I know it's going somewhere. And God is a good God. He don't do mediocre at all. And I believe it. And I'm going to walk right into it. I am. From the pit to the palace. I'm on my way. Yeah. And back to these children. Yeah. Everything go with that. Everything. I've always wanted to take care of my family. And God knows that to be the truth. Even in my days of taking pills and smoking crack and smoking primos, you name it, you know, in my younger days. But guess what? I wouldn't change a thing, because out of that grew this, birthed this. So some people have to go through those trials. After all, God did say that we were promised. He promised that we would have trials and tribulations. So, yeah, we do. It's like I'm sworn to, until I close my eyes, to do great things inspired by God, for the focus of what? Giving him the glory first, but saving our children to be able to step in place when they need to. You know what I mean? To keep the family business going, to keep giving back. It starts at home, they say. Yeah. Now I know what that really means. And the drive that I have to do it now could be nothing. It couldn't be nothing but God. So, me sitting here sweating. I don't care about the missing teeth that I have. Really. I used to be ashamed to even open up my mouth. But he say, praise me when you ain't got no teeth. And watch my salvation. That is not the focus. It's not. I'm still a little bit intimidated, by it. But I have more strength than I have intimidation. So there you go. But y'all please pray with your children at night. I have to practice to do that more as well, but in each family setting there's a different dynamic, and so with mine I have to do it when I can, because there's so many different entities that are connected to my grandbabies. They come with all of these doors opened They leave, they go visit for a little bit, and when my babies come back, they attached all kind. They haven't attached, but spirits, all kind of spirits attached to them. So when they come in the door, I'm praying. I give them a bath, and I pray, and I wash them clean. Baptize your own child. You can do it.